Delaware Baseball as they take on the Waukon Indians. The Hawks, the number 4 team in Class 3A, 30-5 on the season as Waukon comes in with a mark of 12-16. Our first game tonight was Independence coming out on top of Decorah, 14-11. 2 hours and 23-minute ball game, 8-inning affair, and the Mustangs got the 3-run win, 14-11 over the Vikings. We will take a quick break and come back with the head coach of the Independence Mustangs, Matt Hattie. We'll also hear from head coach Nate Marr of the West Delaware Hawks. We'll do that next. Pregame continues. West Delaware Waukon District Baseball. Come up next from KMCH Sports.
This is Jamie Vasky, the voice of the West Delaware Hawks, and I've had the chance to review the Good Neighbor Society's playbook, and I got to tell you, they are friends in your neighborhood, designing plays to get you home fast. If you need help getting back in the game, contact the Good Neighbor Society Rehab to Home team at 563-927-3907.
The staff at Bonenkamp Murdoch Funeral Home and Cremation Service in Manchester and Clifton Murdoch Funeral Home in Earlville proud to support all the area athletes and coaches. Good luck in tournament play from Bonenkamp Murdoch Funeral Home and Cremation Service in Manchester and Clifton Murdoch Funeral Home in Earlville.
And back into Exide Field here, pregame coverage of Game 2 tonight. West Delaware getting ready to take on the Waukon Indians. Game 1, we talked about 8 innings, 14-11 win in 2 hours and 23 minutes as the Mustangs move on. They improve the record to 16-25. Matt Hattie, the second-year head coach of the Mustangs, joining us here at Exide Field. And, Coach, sometimes it's not pretty, and that definitely wasn't too pretty tonight, Game 1. But a win is a win, and you move on to second-round district play.
Yeah, this time of year, wins are wins. You move on or you go home. Obviously, we would have liked to have a little quicker bottom half of the 8th, especially after putting up 9 runs in the top half of the 8th and playing as well as we did. But we had a couple guys come in that struggled to find the zone a little bit. And, eventually worked out of it and a lot closer than I'd like, especially as a guy with heart disease in his family. That doesn't help matters very much. But for us, a win is a win. It's really important for our kids to learn how to close out games, especially in the postseason. As you guys know, we have 0 seniors on our roster. We started 4 freshmen tonight. So, we're very, very young. So it's important those kids learn how to close out games. But I don't want to gloss over the fact that this is a big win for our kids, for our program. Anytime you win a postseason game, especially over against a really quality program like Decorah, it's big.
Yes, indeed. The 16-win mark, the first 16 wins for quite some time. The last 14 wins was in 2010, the last state tournament appearance. So building the baseball program back up here at Independence, the name of the game, what were some of the positives, your kids coming back, battling back, and then that offense just exploded in that 8th inning. What else were you happy with tonight?
I was happy, honestly, up until the bottom of the 8th with the way we pitched. I thought we threw the ball well. I thought Matt McMillan, he wasn't his best, but I thought he did a nice job. And all of our pitchers kept us in the game, and gave us a chance to get to the point where we finished up. The other thing, I suppose, probably the biggest thing is just the way we battled. We didn't give up, especially been very easy. Getting down 2 runs going into that top half of the 7th, especially after an error that led to them going up 2 runs. And we fought back to get 2 runs, and we still fought back in the 8th, even after having some base running miscues and some things, a couple calls that didn't go our way in that top half of the 7th. So it's a learning experience for our kids. It's just, it's one of those things. You got freshman Kenyon Hush hit the ball to the wall in the top of the 7th and doesn't realize, you can't make that first out at third base, especially after driving a run. It's just little things like that we pick up on and we get better at. But our kids really battled in the 8th inning. We had some unbelievable at bats. So it was a lot of fun to watch up until the bottom half of the 8th, but we'll take the win, and we're happy to be playing on Monday night. That's for sure.
Well, the one thing I guess I was most impressed about was the battle that they had, and they came from behind twice. You're going in, you give up the go-ahead runs in the bottom of the 6th inning. It would have been real easy just to go out 1, 2, 3 in the top 7th inning, and the season's over, and let's go have fun the rest of the summer. But those guys, fought down deep within and battled back, and then I was like, hey, we did it there. Let's just really tack it on in the eighth. And man, that was a whole different team there in the eighth inning there. That I just was very impressed with the toughness of them.
Yeah, I will definitely echo those sentiments. The fact that we showed some toughness that maybe we hadn't early on in the season, and some kids had some big at bats. Luke House, who hasn't played a ton in the lately in the season. I just kind of had a gut feeling. I went with him as a DH tonight. He hits a big double down the right field line that drives in the tying run in the seventh, and then really squared a ball up and hit one out to left. He's capable of doing that at any point in time, with the power he has, and the way he can square up the ball when he does. So it was a lot of fun to watch our kids battle. Cyrus Butters is a freshman that plays right field for us. He was down on himself, missed the fly ball that led to the 2 go-ahead runs for them. And I told him, you're going to get another chance. That's how baseball works. Inevitably, you're going to get a chance to make something happen. And to lead off the eighth, he hits one off the top of the wall in left center, a great approach. And that really got our inning started there for us. So, yeah, really, really happy for our kids. We talked a lot about validating the progress we've made in just 2 years by winning a postseason game, and the kids went out and did that. So now we're looking for whatever else we can get going forward, I guess.
You betcha. A good living experience for those kids, and we'll see you on Monday night. Good luck to you then. Congrats on the 16th victory here tonight.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate the time.
Absolutely. Matt Hattie, the head coach of the Mustangs. We'll come back with Nate Maher, head coach of the West Delaware Hawks, right after this from KMCH Sports.
The Edgewood Reminder is proud to support all the area teams in athletic action and appreciates their efforts in the classroom and during sports. Check out all the sports photos in each week's issue of the Edgewood Reminder.
Edgewood Convalescent Home and Lincolnwood Assisted Living specialize in long and short-term skilled care. Good luck to the area athletes, teams, and coaches for continued success from Edgewood Convalescent Home and Lincolnwood Assisted Living, both in Edgewood.
TriVet Associates is a mixed animal veterinary clinic with offices in Farley, Dyersville, and Holy Cross. Our 8 doctors serve the Dubuque, Manchester, Guttenberg, and Cascade areas and provide veterinary services to both large and small animals. For more information, find us on Facebook or visit our website, trivetinc.com.
Welcome back in West Delaware Baseball tonight. First round district action here from Exide Field. John Swisher back with you, joined now by the fine head coach of West Delaware Hawks, Nate Maher. Get ready for your second postseason with the Hawks, coming off another 30-win campaign with a 30-5 record. Finished on a positive note the season last Friday night right here at your home diamond with those wins over Central DeWitt to get the Wildcat Conference. So that momentum, that confidence coming in, winning 17 of 18 games. You've won 6 in a row now. So coming in on a positive note here.
Yeah, those last 2 weeks of the season, looking in schedule-wise, we knew that was going to be our toughest stretch of the schedule, and to come out of there in good shape and as conference champions, we've built on that momentum. Kind of got a chance to catch our breath here this past week with 4 good days of practice, and now we're ready to get going here in the postseason tonight.
Talk about practice, the first time you've had this much practice time since the beginning of the season, of course, before you played any games, but now 35 games under your belt, you get some time to work on some things and practice, and you said it went well.
Absolutely. Having those 4 days to kind of tune up on some different things and review some of the things that we've worked on throughout the season, but just sharpen up where we've been. Like you said, 35 games into the season, not things we're going to add to our repertoire, but just kind of hone them and get them ready to go for this postseason.
And getting ready to play teams that you haven't seen on the season, Waukon, your first opponent would be one. How much do you give a team? You haven't got to look at them in person. I've heard you talk to other coaches probably and get a little scout on them, but how much do you give to a team, or is it focus on yourselves and just doing the little things right?
Mostly just doing what we do and doing it well. We talking to other coaches and things. We've gotten a little bit of information on them, but our main focus this week was just on us. We wanted to come out and do what we do, pitch well and play defense strong, and then have a balanced lineup and see what happens.
A lot of positives on this team with a good balanced effort usually every night out, and it takes all three phases, pitching, defense, and offense, and those things have been consistent. When you win 30 games, you're going to see that, and really that's been the mainstay, but pitching has been one of the bright spots. Consistent pitching in high school baseball especially is always a thing that you need, and you've had that.
Yeah, we've got guys that'll be around the plate. We don't have the overpowering stuff that we've had in previous years, but we've got guys that know how to pitch, and they're throwing strikes. They get ahead in the count and work from there. So it's been a nice asset that we've had as a complete staff, being able to get ahead of people and work off that.
And Seth Whittaker, one of your 7 seniors, will get the start here tonight.
Yeah, Seth's done a nice job all year for us. He's kind of been our guy that we can look to whenever we need a good start, and he's been very consistent this year. Keeping the ball down and using his defense. Not a big strikeout pitcher, but does a good job of letting guys put it in play, but usually not put it in play too hard, where we were able to make plays behind him.
Mindset of your team, I know you probably don't have to talk to them too much. They've been involved in postseason in other sports of looking at the records. You can't do that. You've got to come out here. You get all in tonight. Nothing else that Waukon would like to do, come in here and upset a team like you guys on your home diamond. So you've got to take each pitch, each play at a time, and really focus on the small things here tonight to win and move on.
Yeah, the second season starts tonight, and like you said, you've got to win to move on. So our mindset is not to overlook any opponent. We're looking at this game right here, and we're going to play and do everything we can to win this first one and then see what happens.
All right, good luck. We'll talk to you later on.
Thanks a lot.
You've got Jermaine Lahr, the head coach of the Hawks. We get ready for West Delaware Waukon right here from KMCH Sports.
Kramer Brothers Dairy Supply are your dairy experts in Monticello. Best of luck to all area athletes, teams, coaches, and fans from Kramer Brothers Dairy Supply in Monticello.
Whether it's an orthopedic, sports, or occupational injury you are suffering from, Regional Medical Center Therapy Services has you covered. With a customized treatment program, Regional Medical Center Therapy Services can get you back on track in the active game of life. Regional Medical Center, excellence in healthcare, close to home.
And welcome back into Exide Field. John and Bill back with you as we get ready for this West Delaware Waukon matchup. The Hawks coming in with a record 30-5 overall, the number 4 team in Class 3A, 5-0 non-conference record. They were first place in the overall Waback at 25-5, and on the east side at 13-1, taking on the Indians, who are 12-16. As head coach Jerry Keenan for the Indians, 27-65 in his 3rd season here. As Nate Lahr in his 2nd season, the 07 graduate, to get ready here. Seth Whittaker on the mound for the Hawks.
Yeah, it seems like forever since we've seen the Hawks play. It was a week ago tonight when they wrapped up the Waback crowd here right on Exide Field, but it just seemed like a lot longer time. And as the coach said in the pregame there, they've worked on some things, and we'll see how sharp they come out tonight.
It's Nate Lahr, 61-12 in his 2nd season here. 2 30-win campaigns. A strike there, 0-1 the count. Whittaker to the leadoff man, Peyton Hesse, the center fielder. There's a ball outside, 1-1 the count. Now here to Hesse. For Seth Whittaker, his 8th start, a 5-1 record coming in. The 1-1 on the way. This was hit into center field. Cassett is there, over to his right, and back to his couple steps, and able to reach up and haul that one in. As Cassett battling the sun a little bit out there. The fly out to the center fielder for out number 1.
Yeah, he did a nice job, and that's one thing that Seth would like to see him come out tonight, and just be very aggressive and throw some strikes that first inning and just set the tone for the game.
39 and 3rd innings pitch coming in. There's a ball outside to Adam Benzing, the number 2 hitter for Waukon, has 23 runs against Whittaker, 13 earned runs, a 2.31 ERA, 13 walks, 2 hit batters, 23 Ks. Opponents are hitting .248 against them. The 1-0 pitch to Benzing on the way, and he takes it downstairs for ball 2. 2-0 the count here in the top of the 1st inning with 1 down as Benzing standing in here. 3rd leading hitter on this Waukon team, 93 at-bats. There's a ball outside for ball 3, 3-0 the count. 26 runs, 23 hits. He's got 8 RBI and is hitting .247. The 3-0 from Whittaker on the way. There's a strike right down the pipe, waist high for strike one. 3-1 the count to Benzing. For the Hawks defensively, Knowles, Cassett, and Lammers left to right. Puts Ridenauer, Ward, and Wright across the infield third to first. Suter, the catcher, and Wennewer on the mound as there's a strike right to knees over the heart of the dish for strike two. We're full now. Nice job by Seth Bellin back here after getting down 3-0. It's full count 3-2.
Yeah, that was a good pitch, too. Bending thought was ball four. He's kind of headed towards first base.
Now he chops this one right side. Wright waits back on it, plays the hop, gets to the bag as the runner, Benzing, dives head first into the bag, but is out as Wright beat him there for the 3U. First base unassisted for out number 2.
Yeah, that's a great pitch right there. Behind in the count 3-0 and be able to come back and retire the batter. And just don't let him get on base. Waukon's batting .265 as a team. So they're not, a lot of teams around that 300 mark and over. And just don't maybe attack it maybe as good as they could. They only got 2 hitters in that whole lineup over batting 300. So just keep throwing them strikes and let your defense take care of it for you.
Compared to that, the Hawks are batting .325 coming in here tonight. As here's a ball in the dirt outside. Jake Ronan, the shortstop, standing in now. For Waukon, 18 on their roster, 7 seniors, 5 juniors, 5 sophomores, 1 freshman. For the Hawks, 18, 7 seniors, 7 juniors, and 4 sophomores. 2-0 the count here to Ronan. The 2-0 from Wennewer on the way. It's popped up right side. Second baseman to his right. Ward has it for the pop out to the second baseman for out number 3. Quick 1-2-3 inning for the Hawks. We go to the bottom of the first. No score on this one yet. This is Hawk postseason baseball from KMC Sports.
Cornerstone Family Practice and Guttenberg Municipal Hospital are proud to support the area athletes, teams, and coaches and wish them continued success. Cornerstone Family Practice and Guttenberg Municipal Hospital, your experts in healthcare.
Does your athlete have knee, ankle, or muscle pain from training hard? Are you looking for a simple, quick, and safe way to relieve that pain? Long-Term Medical Supply can help with their new non-prescription TENS device. Stop by the Long-Term Medical Supply location in downtown Manchester and relieve your athlete's pain today.
Bodensteiner Implement are proud sponsors of all area athletes, teams, and coaches, and wish them continued good luck. For all your John Deere needs, see Bodensteiner Implement, your Gold Star John Deere dealer at one of your local locations.
At Tauke Motors, we believe in a gentler, simpler way of doing business. Check out our large selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, as well as a great incentive at TaukeMotors.com. If you're looking for a new, pre-owned vehicle or service on your current vehicle, come to Tauke Motors, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram on 9th Street in Dyersville.
Manchester CarQuest wishes all area athletes, teams, and coaches good luck for a fantastic season. For all of your automotive and ag parts and service, Manchester CarQuest at 110 South 11th Street in Manchester.
GMB Bank in Manchester is proud to support all area athletes and their communities. The GMB team is your connection to convenient banking and everyday time savers, like your debit card, online banking, bill pay, and mobile banking. Connect with a financial partner who truly understands your needs. GMB Bank, member FDIC.
Along with in-studio producer Megan Offerman, John Swisher, Bill Logan, back with you. Bottom of the first inning here. This Class 3A District 6 semifinal. First one went to Independence tonight, 14-11 in 8 innings. As the Mustangs move on to Monday night, taking on the winner of this one here as the Hawks come up for the first time offensively. Owen Ward will stand in and lead things off against the pitcher for the Indians, Sully Bukite, in his 8th start. 2-6 record, 48 2/3 innings pitch. Strike there, 0-1 the count. 61 hits against him, 55 runs against Bukite. There's a ball downstairs, evens the count to 1-1. 28 earned runs, a 4.03 ERA, 21 base on balls, 11 hit batters, 36 strikeouts, and opponents are hitting .238 against him. The 1-1 on the way upstairs, helmet high for ball 2, 2-1 the count to Owen Ward, second leading hitter on the team for the Hawks, coming in hitting third leading hitter, I should say, hitting .381 into tonight. 35 runs, 45 hits, 118 at-bats. The 2-1 on the way, outside too far for ball 3, 3-1 the count to the Hawk junior second baseman.
Yeah, I think the key here for offensively for the Hawks tonight is just show some patience in that batter's box. Just make him throw strikes and make him throw one that you don't going to want to take a cut at.
There's a strike, nips that outside corner, thigh high for strike 2. Full count here, 3 balls and 2 strikes. So 1, 2, 3, top of the first inning for Wedewer, a fly out, a ground out, and a pop out. As the Indians were retired in order, the 3-2 is lifted out of play right side, and the count will stay 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Yeah, good swing there by Owen. The pitch was a good location by Bukai. Put it on the outer portion of the plate and just fouled it down the first baseline. Now get another 3-2 pitch.
3-2 on the way. Chopped left side foul. Coach Allard chases that one down back behind the third base coach's box. 3 balls and 2 strikes. It has cooled off a little. Still 89 degrees. A feel-like temp of 95.
Don't ever call it 89 cool.
Still nice and pleasant up here, though.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
It hasn't warmed up here.
The 70s up here. Yeah, we're in good shape here.
3-2. Winds out of the southwest at 7 miles per hour still. Here's a liner right side. Going to be foul ball, and the count will stay. Good battle here by Ward starting off this ball game, making Bukai throw some pitches.
Yeah, this will be the 9th pitch coming up, so a great at bat by your leadoff hitter.
See, 3-2. On the way again to Owen Ward, and he takes ball 4. Outside, Ward draws the leadoff walk, and it brings up Dallin Puts.
Yeah, that's an excellent at-bat. Fouled off some pretty good pitches by Bukai, but just keeps after him. He's got 21 walks in 48 innings, so almost one every other inning. So, he has a little spot of wildness. So, as a Hawk hitter, make him pitch, make him throw some strikes.
Puts standing in now. A .325 hitter, 35 runs, 37 hits, 114 at-bats, 9 triples, 23 RBI. There's a strike.
Went for the bunt attempt and fouled it back.
0-1 the count now to Puts.
Mason Hamel in on the grass. Now he's in a couple steps on the grass looking for that possible sacrifice bunt again.
Dallin has 7 sacrifices, second on the team in that category. The 0-1 coming from Bukai. On the way, and a strike on the inside corner, waist high. 0-2 the count now here to Dallin Puts with a runner on. And nobody down here at the bottom of the first inning.
Yeah, called second strike takes that sacrifice bunt probably out of the equation.
This ball is right down the middle, chopped left side. Foul ball. It'll stay 0-2.
Yeah, Bukai's not overpowering, but he's going to mix that curveball in there. So Hawks got to be ready to battle after that curveball. And they've done a nice job the first 2 batters here, spoiling some good pitches. Big lead by Ward at first.
Asking for time, and now it's granted to Puts. Now the catcher gives a sign to his infield. Puts asked for it initially, didn't get it, and then the umpire saw it and obliged. 0-2 the count here, the runner on first. This one's lifted up and out of play right side, foul ball. We'll do the 0-2 again. Ward gets his lead off of first base, the 0-2. Coming from Bukai is chopped again, foul left side. It's Ward getting a nice workout in out there.
Just what he wants to do on a nice warm evening.
Yeah. So no balls and 2 strikes. We're in the bottom of the first. No score in this one. Nobody out here in the Hawks half of this first inning. Throw over, getting back in safely is Ward. Ward Puts Wedewer, Lammers, Wright, Ridenauer, Knowles, Solomon, Cassett. Basic regular batting order for Coach Lar. And the Hawks, the 0-2 on the way again. There's a ball inside off the plate. 1-2 the count, snap throw down. Not in time as Ward hustles back, slides back in safely. 1 ball and 2 strikes the count here. In this bottom of the first inning. Puts back in and ready. Okay. The 1-2 on the way. This one's popped up right side. It'll be just in fair territory. First baseman thought he lost it for a second, trying to tag that runner out. Ward got back in. No, did not get to the white bag, they're saying, as he got to the orange, but called out by the base umpire, and a double play there.
Yeah, that's an unfortunate break there. It just happened to be where that fly ball was. Ward taking off on there probably would have had the base stolen, but because he was so far down there, great effort trying to slide in on the back side of that, but an unfortunate double play there on the Hawks.
Able to avoid the tag, but not able to stay on the white bag as the momentum was taken towards foul play to the right of the first base bag. Here's a bouncing ball right side foul. Down in front of first base coach Dan Cassett has the first base coaching duties tonight. Ryan King is in the dugout as well. The assistants. 4-8 long. There's a ball upstairs. 1-1 the count. Here to Wedewer. 25 runs, 38 hits, and 96 at-bats. There is a pitch that just misses. 4-2, 2-1 the count.
And Bukai doesn't think it just missed. He's taking a walk around the pitcher's mound. From here, that looked like a pretty good pitch. I think Jeff would tell you it was probably a pretty good pitch, too.
2-1 the count. Upstairs, ball 3. 3-1 the count.
I cannot wait till you're in a blue shirt.
It'll be coming soon. Home plate umpire Bob Jacobson of Claremont. Dan Klein is the base umpire of Cedar Falls. There's ball 4 upstairs. And the second walk of the inning allows Wedewer on first. Brent Lammers coming in as Wedewer will get a courtesy runner, no doubt, here. And Caleb Whitman will be the man, as usual. Courtesy runner Whitman for Wedewer. So Lammers stands in. Caleb Whitman 6 for 6 in the stolen base department on the season. Lammers takes the ball up and in for ball 1, 1-0 count. Leading hitter on the team, the .447 average hitter, 37 runs, 51 hits, 114 at-bats, 15 doubles, 31 RBI, leads the team in that category. .547 on-base percentage as he scores. As this one left side past the efforting third baseman Hobble, and it'll put runners on first and second. A 2-out single to left field, and it brings up Kyle Wright.
Yeah, that was a good effort there by third baseman as that ball was to his left, but gets out in there. First base hit of the game for the Hawks, puts runners at first and second with 2 out. Kyle Wright step in.
Kyle, the sophomore, hitting .316, 114 at-bats, 27 runs, 36 hits, 29 RBI. Tied for second on the team in that category. Ball there, strike 1, 0-1 the count.
Yeah, pitches adding up quickly in the first inning for Bukai. This one coming up will be pitch number 25 already here in the first inning.
With 2 down, 2 runners on, the 0-2 sprayed on the play left side. No balls and 2 strikes. Waukon 4-14 in the Northeast Iowa Conference. 5th place out of 7 teams, an 8-8 road record on the season. 12-16 in their 29th game here tonight. Swing and a foul ball back to the fence behind home plate. 0-2 the count. Here to Kyle Wright. Runners on first and second with 2 down. Here in the bottom of the first inning. The 0-2 from Bukai to Kyle Wright on the way. Outside too far for ball 1. 1-2 the count now to Kyle Wright.
Catcher kind of made it look like he's trying to throw that down to second base to see if he could come in behind Whitman out of second base, but the pitcher cut it off.
And the 0-2, the 1-2, I should say. First, the throw back to second base. Nothing doing. Sliding back in safely is Wedewer. Wedewer's runner, Whitman. 1 ball and 2 strikes here to right. And outside, too far. The catcher didn't think so. He's trying to buy that call. The umpire said, nope, you're staying here for now. 2-2.
Well, tell after the first inning, there's a lot different strike zone than we had in game 1.
Mm-hmm. 2 down, 2 runners on. The 2-2 on the way. Grounded left side. Third baseman gets to it. Will throw across the diamond. Gets his man. 5-3 put out ends the inning. And the threat for the Hawks as they leave 2 runners on. We go to the second. No score on this one. Hawk Baseball from KMCH Sports.
For all of your new construction, plumbing, and repair needs, rely on John, owner of Hins Plumbing in Anamosa. Hins Plumbing is open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. until 5 p.m. For all of your plumbing needs, Hins Plumbing in Anamosa, everyone's favorite plumber.
Larry at Greenworks Landscaping can create the look you've always wanted with landscaping, trees, and shrubs, retaining walls, paver patios, fire rings, and windbreaks. Larry can deliver bulk mulch. And edgers, call Larry at 563-920-3776. Greenworks Landscaping, from complete custom landscape to the do-it-yourselfer.
Building better cattle with Purina and Carl's Feed and Farm Store. Optimize overall herd health, breed back rates, and profit potential with wind and rain mineral from Purina. Best of luck to all area athletes, teams, and coaches from Carl's Feed and Farm Store in Manchester.
Strength on its own can be impressive. When consistency is added, that's when it becomes real. Northwestern Mutual has been able to deliver real financial strength for over 150 years through every economic environment. Contact me, Mitch Payton, or Matt Schulte today. Northwestern Mutual, insurance, investments, ideas.
Hillside Manufacturing is your small machine shop on Campo Road in Delhi. Hillside Manufacturing specializes in boat docks, metal fabrications, custom powder painting, and manufacturing outdoor wood boilers. Call Daryl and Deanna Hogan at 563-922-9026 today. Hillside Manufacturing. Go Wildcats!
John and Bill, back with you from Exide Field. This is a popper left side. Puts will come and put it away. The pop out to the third baseman off the bat of Brock Waters to start the top of the second inning here. And it brings up the pitcher, Sully Bukai.
Yeah, nice job by Puts to call that off there. So you just don't want that pitcher trying to come off that mound to go after that fly ball. That was a major league height fly ball. Plenty of time for Puts to come in at third. It's a good job. First pitch there is a called strike on the outside corner.
And the 0-1 swung on and missed for strike 2. 0-2 the count. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 down. Sully Bukai, the pitcher for Waukon, standing in, takes the ball just outside for ball 1. 1-2 the count now.
That's a good 0-2 pitch. That's close enough. To good patience there shown by the batter. That would have been an easy one to swing at.
2-2 now after a ball taken there. Bukai stands back in, facing Seth Wedewer, the senior. Upstairs and pops it up right side. Going to go out of play, lands on top of the first base Waukon dugout. Bounces on the play in the cement, back behind it, and we stay at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, good pitch there by Wedewer. Doing a nice job of working that ball around the plate, bringing it inside every once in a while, and then trying to cut that outside corner.
And the 2-2 on the way again, outside in the dirt for ball 3. 3-2 the count.
Bukai, a 271 hitter on here, 23 hits and 85 at-bats.
And the 3-2 on the way. Chops right side, slow bounder. Ward gets to it, fires the first. The stretch by right. They get their man as the 4-3 ground out to the second baseman for out number 2. Brings up the number 6 batter, Marshall Lyons now. the left fielder, the second leading hitter on the team, 307 average coming in. 75 at bats, 12 runs, 23 hits, at 13 RBI. 6 home runs on this team for Waukon. The Hawks have 4 on their side, so not powerful of offenses here tonight in the home run category anyway. There's a strike taken by Lions, 0-1 the count. There's a ball missing downstairs. 1-1 now the count here to Marshall Lions.
Well, not a lot of home runs by most teams. There's a few teams that showed some power this year.
Whoa, there's a laser right side. Hopefully that got down past the dugout. Looked like it might have went in the dugout. Hopefully first base side. Hopefully everybody's okay in that Waukon dugout. 1-2 the count with 2 down. 1-2 on the way. Outside corner, got it. Strike 3. First strikeout of the night for Wedower, and it ends the second inning. We go to the bottom half. No score from Exide Field. This is West Delaware Hawk postseason baseball from KMCH Sports.
For all your general contracting needs, turn to the professionals at Lucky Building Service in Manchester. For commercial, remodeling, and building, and new home construction, call the experts, Lucky Building Service in Manchester, 563-927-5677.
Delhi Machine Shop does lathe work, mill work, and all types of manufacturing and tractor repair. They are open Monday through Friday and until noon on Saturday. For all of your service calls, tractor repairs, and overhauls, see the specialists at Delhi Machine Shop.
Get in shape and have fun at 24-Hour Total Fitness Center on East Main in Manchester. All levels, all ages. Begin your road to better health today at 24-Hour Total Fitness Center, East Main, Manchester.
Wolf Cool Electric specializes in residential, commercial, agricultural, industrial, and aerial work. They sell and service Generac generators and renewable energy systems. For all of your electric sales and service needs, call the experts at Wolf Cool Electric, 563-922-2395.
At Dupaco Community Credit Union, we know debt happens. A debt checkup from Dupaco ensures it's not costing you more than it should. With historic low interest rates, now is the time to bring your loans to Dupaco. Contact us at 563-927-6187 or visit dupaco.com.
Back inside the Beckman Sports Complex, overlooking Exide Field. We're at the bottom of the second inning. No score in this one. Ball 1 to the leadoff man for the Hawks, Max Reidenauer. 6, 7, 8. Reidenauer, Knowles, and Solomon, the DH, slated for the Hawks. As one hit in that first inning, 2 runners left on base for the Hawks. And there's ball 2, 2-0 the count. As this is a pitch off the plate outside, ball 3, 3-0 the count.
Yeah, I think that, said in the first inning, I still believe the Hawks are really going to have to show some patience here. Make him throw a pitch that you want to be able to drive somewhere. So he's not going to overpower you. He's just trying to nip at those corners.
3-0 on the way is a strike at the outside corner at the knees, 3-1 the count. An update from Petrakis Park in Dubuque. Western Dubuque scored 3 runs in the top of the 5th inning. They lead Dubuque Hempstead now 4-2 in the bottom of the 5th. 4-2. Western Dubuque leading Dubuque Hempstead in their Class 4A first-round game. This is flown deep to left field and over the fence, a home run. A solo blast off the bat of Max Reidenauer starts off our bottom of the second inning. That ball high in the sky kept on flowing out through center field. The center fielder looking up. Hesse had no chance at that one as Max Reidenauer gets the first run of the game for the Hawks with his first home run of the season. We talked about the home run department. How ironic just a few minutes ago, and the 5th dinger of the year for the Hawks there.
Yeah, he got a pretty good pitch, and that's why I'm talking about that patience. You can just wait on this kid, wait till he makes a mistake, gives you a pitch that you can drive. And Max, that was textbook at bat there. Behind in the count 3-0, worked it back, and Bukai gave him a pitch a little bit too much to his liking and put a charge into it.
So the 30th RBI for Reidenauer. He's second on the team in that column now. As Jordan Knowles standing in, the number 7 batter takes the ball, 1-0 the count.
Yeah, that home run, just the 5th of the year as a team, so ties him for the team lead. There's 5 of them now with 1.
How about that?
Yeah.
No, yeah, you're right. I was looking at the wrong column. All 5 just out the 1. 1-0 to Knowles. There's a strike taken. 1-1 the count to Jordan Knowles. The Hawks leading 1-0 now here in the bottom of the second inning. Ball is fouled down the right side. 2 balls and 2 strikes now to Knowles. Some other finals tonight in Class 3A action. Dubuque Waller beat Center Point Urbana 14-1 in 5 innings. It was Vinton Schellsburg over South Tama 4-3. Here is a strike to Knowles for out number 1 as Brian Solomon stands in.
Yeah, that's a good pitch by Bukai. Gave him that little backdoor curveball, and the Knowles gave up on it a little too soon and broke right down and caught that outside corner. So first strikeout of the game for Bukai.
Another Wommack team got a victory tonight. Clear Creek Amana over Grinnell 3-0. Northeast Iowa Conference teams. Charles City beat Olwine 8-7. And Maquoketa fell to Davenport Assumption by the score of 8-1. Game here earlier tonight, 14-11. Independence winners over Decorah in 8 innings. They 1-0 to Ryan Solomon. Hot shot left side. Third baseman had it, could not contain it. It gets by him in shallow left field as Hommel chased it down, but Solomon will be on first with 1 down.
Yeah, he did a nice job there again. He's waiting for that pitch and got a charge into a nice line shot and just gets back past Hommel third. I gave him a base hit on it. Yeah,
it was a hard hit ball.
A hard hit ball. And gets a runner first with 1 out.
Ty Cassidy will stand in, the number 9 batter for the Hawks, with 1 out and 1 on. In the bottom of the second, the Hawks have already scored 1. The leadoff home run by Max Reidenauer. There's a ball taken there by Cassidy outside. The 1-0 outside for ball 2. 2-0 the count. Cassidy back in and ready. 2 balls, no strikes. The pitch coming from Bukai. They're checking that runner. Now it's on the way and outside. Ball 3. 3-0 the count. 2 walks in the first inning of this game as Ward and Weatherford were walked. And then there was White. Yeah. 3-0 upstairs. Chin high there for ball 4 as Cassidy will hustle down to first base. The runner's on first and second with 1 down. Brings up Owen Ward now, who walked and was thrown out, doubled up his first time. Now, head coach Jerry Keenan will hustle out and have a word with his battery of Benzing and Bukai. Jerry Keenan, his 3rd season here, taking over the program, a 1989 graduate of Waukon High School. He took over for Matt Breitbach, who went on to be the AD at Cascade as he left after the 2012 season. As Coach Keenan had spent several years off and on as assistant coach. 3 state appearances for Waukon in their history, 98, 99, and 2011. Coach Keenan was an assistant back in 98 and 99. 1 out here with 2 runners on, first and second. We're the last of the second inning. Hawks lead 1-0. Bukai ready. And the pitch to Owen Ward is a strike. Waist high, outer half, strike 1, 0-1 the count to Ward. The 5th batter in this inning. After a home run, a strikeout, an infield hit, and a walk. The 0-1 on the way, downstairs in the dirt, gets away from the catcher, bounces all the way to the backstop. Benzing hustles for, but not before. Runners will move up to second and third.
Yeah, catcher couldn't keep that. It was down in the dirt. Didn't get his body over in front of it. Went back there, and now the Hawks got a couple potential runs in scoring position here with your leadoff hitter, Owen Ward. He worked a 9-pitch walk his first time up.
1-1 the count here to Ward. Coming in, hitting .381 on the season, third leading hitter on the squad. Now time is called as the catcher fixing his mask. Back in and ready now is Ward, the 1-1 on the way. The ball down and in for ball two. 2 balls and 1 strike. With 1 down, runners on second and third. The Hawks have 3 hits in this ball game, 1 in the first, 2 in the second. The leadoff one, a home run to center field, counted for the first run. There's a line shot in the center field. There'll be the second run coming in as Solomon will score standing up. And a 1-out single to center field off the bat of Owen Ward puts the Hawks up 2-0.
Yeah, that was good hitting. And then, I'm impressed with what the Hawks have done one time through the batting order here. They're showing some great patience in there, waiting to get a pitch that they've liked. I don't think they've swung at a pitch yet that any of them would regret that they swung at. So great patience and good job here tonight by the Hawks. And, that might be one of those little things that they worked on this last week is just your aggressiveness, but yet your patience at that plate.
Third hit of the inning, 4th of the ball game. Runners on first and third, still 1 down. This one's popped up deep to center field. That ball traveling well. That's going to bound on the warning track up against the wall. The center field gets to it and will throw it in. Cassidy had to hold to make sure. He comes in standing up. Just 1 run will score on that long fly ball. Runners will be on second and third, 3-0 Hawks now. I think that ball fooled everybody there.
I think it did. It's off the bat. It didn't look like it was hit that hard. You look out there and see how hard the center fielder was running after right away. I mean, he knew it was a shot. And 4th hit of the inning here for the Hawks. And they're showing that patience and getting a pitch that for the most part, they're hitting the ball hard.
3 runs have scored. 3-0 Hawks, bottom of the second inning. This one is a line shot. Gave Cetus and the second baseman troubles. 1 run is in. Ward and now Putz will come in. 5-0 West Delaware, all 5 runs in this bottom of the second inning. As Wedewer hit the hard ball right side, helps himself out. 2 RBI hit there for Seth.
Yeah, and it's just, they're just a great selection. And Bukai is just getting too much of the plate, struggling with his control there a little bit. He's got 3 walks already here and 1 of the third innings and struggling a little bit. And then when he's trying to hit strike zone, he's getting too much of that plate. The Hawks are doing a good job straightening it back out.
5 hits in the inning, 6 of the ball game with 1 out. Runner on first, 5-0 Hawks. Lammers standing in, takes the ball. 1-0 the count to Brent Lammers.
It'll be the 48th pitch of the game already for Bukai. We're only 1 out into the second inning.
Wedewer picked up his 39th hit there, his 29th and 30th RBIs. There's a hard hit ball, deep left field, off the bottom of the wall, lands on the warning track. 1 more run is in. Lammers thinking the turnaround second, another run coming in, sliding in safely is Caleb Whitman as he was coming all the way to first. And scores the 6th run of the game. And this inning for the Hawks is Lammers with the RBI double to deep center field.
Yeah, we're going to have a pitching change.
New pitcher here coming for Waukon. Hawks have scored 6 times in this inning. As we will take a timeout. We're back after this from KMCH Sports.
When the unexpected happens, call Krager Body Shop in Dyersville. They specialize in major and minor collision repair and frame straightening. For all of your auto body work, see Krager Body Shop in Dyersville.
The Manchester Press is your community newspaper. Check out the sports section for game stats and photos of area players and game highlights. The Manchester Press, serving the area for over 130 years.
Monticello Sports is your retail sporting goods store in Monticello. They carry shoes, uniforms, and equipment and do screening for all area schools. Monticello Sports is your specialty sporting goods shop in Monticello.
Great food and great fun with friends. That's what's waiting for you at Beaver's Lounge in Manchester. Check out their Thursday night bucket of wings special and Friday night fish special. Beaver's also has a different lunch special every Monday through Friday. Beavers Lounge on the corner of Main and Madison in downtown Manchester. Leave it to Beavers to show you a good time.
Herb Green Ford in Cascade is a community-driven Ford dealership that takes great pride in the community it represents and the Ford vehicles they sell and service. Customer service is Herb Green Ford's #1 priority. From a no-pressure sales process to service after the sale, Herb Green Ford wants to make sure your experience is a good one. Ted Green personally invites you to join their winning team and visit Herb Green Ford in Cascade. Their family serving your family for 2 generations.
Newhouse Construction and Concrete is proud to support all our area athletes. Give Phil a call at 927-5178 for your commercial, ag, or residential projects, or visit newhouseconstruction.com. Newhouse Construction and Concrete turns design into reality.
All Seasons Auto Body in Monticello specializes in body repair and painting on all makes and models. All Seasons Auto Body offers free estimates and reasonable rates. Open Monday through Friday and Saturdays by appointment. Best of luck from All Seasons Auto Body in Monticello.
In sports as well as banking, numbers mean everything. Making sure you have experienced athletes and bench strength are a critical combination for a winning team. The same goes for our F&M team. With an average longevity of 15 years and 28 members strong, F&M is consistently showing strength in numbers. F&M Bank, the right choice, member FDIC.
Back into Exide Field, bottom of the second, 6 runs. The offensive floodgates opening up here for the Hawks. As there's a strike at the knees in the inside corner, 0-1 the count. Kyle Wright stands in, the 9th batter in this inning for the Hawks. They scored 6 runs on 6 hits. Runner on second here with only 1 down. As there's a ball upstairs, chin high there for a ball, 1-1 the count. As a new pitcher is Landon Stevenson. This is his 4th appearance, a 4-0 record, 43 2/3 innings pitched, 1 save, 31 hits against him, 30 runs against, 23rd earned runs, a 3.69 ERA, ball downstairs there, 1-1 the count. 24 walks, 5 hit batters, 36 strikeouts, opponents hitting 153 against him. Stevenson had a no-hitter 2 weeks ago tonight against Olwine. It's a walk-off home run by Ronan as they hosted Olwine. 2-0 win for the Indians on July 3rd. Here's a ground ball right side. Waters, the new second baseman, gets it, gobbles it up, and throws it to first. 4-3 put out for out number 2. As Waters, the first baseman, moved to second, Bukai, the starting pitcher, moved to first, and the second baseman, Stevenson, now on the mound. 2 down here, and a runner on third as Lammers advance over to third base on the ground out to second. Max Reitenauer, who started this inning off, comes up as the 10th batter. He had that solo blast over the center field fence to start the run parade for the Hawks. They lead 6-0 now here in the last of the second.
Yeah, the Hawks just showing excellent patience here, and we'll hopefully be able to talk to Coach Lar about that. But they've all done a tremendous job here tonight.
This one's lifted up and out of play right side, 0-2 the count. Here to Max Reitenauer. The junior shortstop stands back in, down 0-2. With 2 down here at the bottom of the second. Hawks scored 6 times, now have 7 hits in the ball game. A runner on third, Lammers. It is 0-2 outside for ball, 1-2 the count.
And there again, there's that patience. He threw that curveball, started on the outside corner, broke it off. Right now I thought about it, but laid off. So good judgment laying off that curveball on the 0-2 pitch.
The 1-2 on the way. This one's lifted, skied right center field. Center fielder going over will make the catch. He went a long ways, and Hesse hauls that one in as Reitenauer flies out for out number 3. The Hawks score 6 times. They go up 6-0. To the third we go. Hawks baseball from KMC Sports.
Going above and beyond is a standard of care at Above and Beyond Home Health and Hospice Care. Their compassionate staff cares deeply about the comfort of their patients. A nurse is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Above and Beyond Healthcare, the more they care, the more beautiful life becomes. Proudly serving Jones, Jackson, Johnson, Lynn, Clayton, and Delaware counties.
At Georgian Auto in Manchester, their approach to auto repairs is simple. Fix it right and get you back on the road. From tires to transmissions, they fix it all. Georgian Auto in Manchester, where complete automotive service and repair is their complete focus.
You may not wear glasses or contacts, but how do you know if you're seeing your best or if your eyes are healthy? Why not be proactive and get your eyes examined? Dr. Daniel E. Mersch and his professional staff at Manchester Family Vision can help. Call 563-927-3682 to schedule an appointment. Manchester Family Vision Center wishes all the local sports teams best of luck this season. Manchester Family Vision Center on West Main, where clear vision begins with healthy eyes. Bob Stephen Motors in Manchester proudly supports all area athletes. Bob Stephen Motors is your locally owned and operated GM dealer in Manchester. Check them out on their web at bobstephenmotors.com.
John Swisher, Bill Logan, back with you here on this Friday night as West Delaware jumps on the scoreboard 6 times with 6 hits, 1 runner left on base in that bottom of the second. We're in the 3rd inning here. This game nearing the 45-minute-old mark. The Hawks leading 6-0 now. There's a ball outside in the dirt. Want to know the count to the 7th hitter, the first base, the pitcher now, Landon Stevenson. As there's a ball outside as well. Update from Petrakis Park in Dubuque. Western Dubuque still leading Dubuque Hempstead. To the 7th inning they go. Bobcats over Dubuque Hempstead 4-2. Bobcats 22-16 coming in tonight. Dubuque Hempstead at 21-16. As 2-1, I believe, is the count. All ball there off the bat of Stevenson. A pitcher of record now here for Waukon. Out 2-2, I believe he showed. 2-2 is the count. 2 balls and 2 strikes. On the way, outside swinging, and Suter hung on to it for the strikeout. The second of the game for Seth Wetterwer. First out here in the 3rd as Mitch Schnitker, the right fielder, stands in now.
Yeah, Seth looks pretty comfortable out there on the mound tonight. He's great command of his pitches. He's fallen behind once or twice, but he's been able to battle back and retire the batters. So doing a nice job out there in the line tonight for the Hawks. First pitch is a called strike.
0-1 the count here to the number 8 batter, Schnitker. There's a ball that misses his own. 1 ball, 1 strike now. Here with 1 out. The 1-1 from Wetterwer on the way. Outside ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strike. Here's a Schnitker, number 8 batter.
Just a freshman, the only freshman in the starting lineup.
And the only one on the roster as well. There's a strikeout or half right above the knees. Evens the count now, 2-2.
Seven up, 7 down so far here for Wetterwer. It's low in the dirt, gets away. Full count. Schnitker steps back in now. 3-2 pitch from Wetterwer on the way. Called strike.
On that outside corner at the knees, nasty pitch from Wetterwer. Schnitker, the freshman, goes down for out number 2, the 3rd strikeout, second looking variety for the Waukon offense against Seth Wetterwer. Brings up Hayden Hummel now, the 3rd baseman, number 9 hitter.
Yeah, 3 strikeouts the last 3 batters, so he's getting comfortable with that strike zone that the pitcher's giving him, and he's taking good control of it and spotting his pitches very well so far here tonight.
2 down here in the top of the 3rd. Hummel standing in. Follows this one back to the screen behind home plate. Hummel stands back in. Wetterwer on the mound. And time is called. 2 down here in the top of the 3rd inning. This one swung on and missed. There is strike 3. Swinging by Hummel. 1, 2, 3. Go the Indians in the 3rd. All 3 strikeouts Hawks lead 6-0. Back after this from KFC Sports.
A great night out awaits you at Hartridge Golf Course. Join us for Taco Tuesday and our Thursday night specials featuring roasted chicken. Watch the Iowa games with 50-cent wings and drink specials at Hartridge, north of Manchester on 195th Street.
For your home, auto, health, and life insurance needs, American Family Insurance, Tad Mormon Agency, and East Main in Manchester. Best luck to all the area athletes and coaching staff from American Family Insurance, Tad Mormon Agency in Manchester. Your dream is out there. Go get it. They'll protect it.
Heims Construction is proud to sponsor all the area athletes, teams, coaches, and fans. For all your construction needs, see the experts at Heims Construction, Manchester.
Northeast Iowa Telephone Service in Manchester has everything you need to stay connected. Northeast Iowa Telephone has a staff of professionals available to help you get connected, from the installation of your new entertainment system to cable and data wiring in your home or business. Northeast Iowa Telephone Service is your sight, sound, and electronics connection on South Franklin Street in downtown Manchester.
Weber Vending in Cascade congratulates the Cascade Cougars and coaching staff and wishes them the best of luck in state action. Weber Vending is proud to support the Cascade Cougars and all area athletes and coaching staff. Have a snack of the day from Weber Vending in Cascade.
Wapsie Valley Creamery in Independence has over 100 years of experience. Wapsie Valley Creamery is a family-owned business dedicated to serving Eastern Iowa farmers. Wapsie Valley Creamery in Independence, partners in excellence.
Back into Exide Field as Jordan Knowles leads it off, 7-8-9. Knowles, Solomon, and Cassett. Hawks scored 6 runs on 6 hits in that second inning. 1-0 the count here to Jordan Knowles. So left-hander pops this one out of play right side. Evens the count down 1-1.
Outside of that ball going too high and too far, that looked like one of your golf swings. Trying to hit it that direction, it goes that direction.
What are you trying to say? I've hit it behind me before.
Yeah, well, I haven't seen it, but I've been told that there's not a safe place except maybe in the clubhouse when you're around.
Stay far away. Foul ball bouncing right side. Strike 2, 1-2 the count. At the old booster tournament coming up.
2 weeks now. 2 weeks. 2 weeks from tomorrow.
August 8th.
August 8th.
Out at Pin Oak. What's the start? 8:39?
8 o'clock.
8 o'clock.
Got to get up early that morning, John.
Darn it.
Either that or stay up late.
1-2. That might help my golf game if I do. There's the fly ball right side. The right fielder drifting over. Snitker gets it. And the F9 on the putout off the bat of Knowles brings up Ryan Solomon. Bill, you're one of the leaders organizing that golf tournament. Give us some contact information if people want to get a hold of you about getting involved in the booster tournament this year.
Yeah, we've got some people that are just kind of waiting, I think, to see. We've got a lot of people that have golfed in the past 3, 4, 5 years that haven't let me know yet. That are, it's always kind of one of those things, the last minute type thing. But you can get a hold of me. Either call me at home or call my cell. 920-0575 in case anybody wants to write that down. But, we've got, usually we have around 18 to 20 groups. We've got some hole sponsors that some of the local businesses take care of it and really support it. And the funds that we take in this year, we're going to put them towards the softball dugout renovation. So a good cause. If anybody wants to help out, come on out and enjoy a good game of golf. Maybe not a good game, but a fun game of golf. And raise some funds to build some new dugouts at the girls' softball diamond.
Fantastic cause. There's always lots of fun out there, and we get together and have a meal afterwards after we golf. And just a fun day to be a part of the West Delaware Athletics and the Booster Tournament, Booster Club Golf Tournament coming up on August 8th out of Pin Oak. Ball 3 there, 3-1 to count to Ryan Solomon, the DH. He got an infield hit and scored in that 6-run 6th inning in the second. We're in the bottom of the third here, 6-0 Hawks. Defeating Waukon. Trying to get to Monday night to take on Independence, who won earlier tonight, 14-11 in 8 innings. 2-hour and 23-minute game. The reason why we get started about 8:15 tonight. Not quite an hour old in this one in the bottom of the third inning.
Yeah, the 14-11 wasn't like they scored 3 runs in the 8th.
No.
It was 14 runs scored in the 8th inning alone. Independence scored 5.
And there is a
second hit of the game for Solomon.
Base hit right up the middle. Independence scored 9.
9 in the top.
Decorah scored 5 in the bottom, yeah.
Yeah.
Base hit up the middle.
15 runs. They scored 6. 14-11. Yeah, 15 runs scored in that 8th inning alone.
That's right, 6 by Decorah. There's a ball rolling inside. 1-0 the count. Here to Ty Cassett standing in with 1 out and 1 on in this last of the third. There's a bouncing ball right side into right field. Another base hit. 2 back-to-back base hits after the first out of the inning. Another hit here. 9 hits on the night for the Hawks offense.
That's pretty good. They've been through the lineup twice now, so 18 batters have come to the bat. 9 of them have got base hits, and 3 of them walked. So Hawks are doing a nice job of being selective, hitting some good pitches. I think they've maybe swung on 1 bad pitch so far here tonight, so great job by the offense here tonight. Pitch low in the dirt, ball 1.
1-0 the count to leadoff man Owen Ward now.
Ward 1 for 1. He walked in the bottom of the first inning, and he had an RBI single and scored in that 6-run second.
Stevenson, it was a ball outside. 1-0 the count. 2 balls and no strikes, thank you. Runners on first and second. 1 away here. There's a strike. First strike 1 taken by Ward. 2 balls and 1 strike. The 2-1. Downstairs in the dirt, gets away from the catcher. He's going to get it and throw a shot. Thank goodness for the shortstop, Ronan, being in right time, right place. As Benzing airmailed that one over the third baseman's head, trying to get Solomon, but he was pretty much there. Benzing probably would like to hold on to that ball, but now runners are on second and third after the wild pitch.
Yeah, that's just aggressiveness inning coming out, and maybe even just a little bit of frustration. There's ball 4.
Ward takes the walk. The first since the second inning, third of the ball game. Brings up Dallin Putz. He got on with a hit and RBI last time in that 6-run second inning.
Yeah, Dallin put a charge into it out in right center field. Did a nice job of scoring that ball up. Just about the same spot again.
Skied this one right center field. Center fielder going over, makes a miraculous play. Comes up with that ball. Out is called as he throws it in. The runner tags as Solomon comes in to score. Cassett gets the third as Owen Ward holds at first.
Yeah, that was a pretty good base running there by the Hawks. That would have been easy to think that maybe he wasn't going to catch up to that and kind of take off. But Solomon tagged the third and scored. Cassett did a nice job of hanging around close enough second, go back and tag and get himself to third.
So 7-0 now. Hawks have the lead here with 2 down in this bottom of the third inning. Ball outside, 1-0 the count here to Seth Weatherford. The RBI by Putz. Hawks had another run here in this third. They lead 7-0. There's a ball, 2-0 the count.
Yeah, Weatherford walked in the first inning. They had a 2-run single last inning.
Runners on first and third, no matter what Bill says. Ball outside in the dirt, a snap throw down. Getting back in time, standing up is Ward. So runners on first and third. 2 down here. Weatherford standing in. And Weatherford draws ball 4. As Ward gets second. Cassett still on third. Another walk. 2 walks this inning, 4th of the ball game now, as Whitman will come on to run for Seth Wedewer as the courtesy runner. Whitman scored after Wedewer got on with a hit and 2 RBI variety in that 6-run second inning.
Yeah, Lammer singled in the first inning. He had an RBI double last inning. He's 2 for 2 tonight.
0-1 the count. Strike taken there by Levers. This one is hit to left field. Left fielder is there. Didn't have to move much. And the F7 fly out to left fielder. For out number 3. Hawks do add 1 more. Go up 7-0. To the 4th inning we go. West Delaware postseason baseball from KMCH Sports.
Brown Sales and Leasing in Elkader wishes all the area athletes and coaching staff continued success. They realize the hard work and dedication it takes in and out of the classroom. Good luck from everyone at Brown Sales and Leasing, your hometown dealer wherever your hometown may be.
American Trust and Savings Bank wishes all area athletes and coaching staff continued success. American Trust and Savings Bank with locations in Dyersville, Farley, Dubuque, and Des Moines. Simply better banking. Check them out at americantrust.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Crop Production Services in Winthrop is proud to support all area athletes and coaches, as well as the fans. For all of your chemical seed, fertilizer, agronomy, soil sampling, and custom applications, call Crop Production Services in Winthrop.
Sight and good vision is very easy to take for granted until it is taken away. Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa is here to help you. Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa is located at 105 East Butler Street in Manchester and at 1113 West 3rd Street in Vinton. Your vision is our primary focus.
Best of luck to all area athletes and coaching staff from Financial Strategies and Dave's Complete Construction. For all of your financial planning and finance needs, see Vicki at Financial Strategies in Dyersville. And for all of your construction needs, see Dave at Dave's Complete Construction in Delhi.
City of Manchester would like to wish all the area athletes, teams, and coaches the best of luck. The City of Manchester appreciates all the hard work and dedication put forth on the field and in the classroom. Go teams!
Back inside the Beckman Sports Complex here in Manchester. John Swisher, Bill Logan back with you. There's a strike. 0-1 the count. Here to the leadoff man, Peyton Hesse, who flied out his last time to Ty Cassett. 0-1 the count to Hesse. Hesse now leading off this top of the 4th inning. There's a ball grounded left side coming on Ridenauer. Scoops it up, fires, gets his man. Nice stretch by Kyle Wright. The 6-3 put out, ground out to the shortstop for out number 1. A final from Petrakis Park in Dubuque tonight. The Western Dubuque Bobcats get the victory over Dubuque Hempstead 4-2. Bobcats improved their record to 23-16 on the year as they end Dubuque Hempstead's record at 21-17. The Bobcats advance on to take on Dubuque Senior on Monday night back at Petrakis Park at 7 o'clock. Senior beat Clinton tonight 4-2 in the first game of that Class 4A district doubleheader. 0-1 the count, a bouncing ball right side off the bat of Adam Benzing. So congratulations to Coach Casey Bryan and company. Bobcats moving on to Monday night with the 4-2 win over Dubuque Hempstead tonight.
Yeah, I guess I kind of forgot they were up in 4A this year.
Back in 4A, yeah.
Northeast Iowa, that's a little monkey wrench on what they do with the 3A brackets.
There's a foul ball. Must not have got a piece of it, just a swinging cut at that one. Came up empty as the ball bounded off something to the right. Suter picks it up and foul ground. Anyway, it's a strike. Strike 2, 0-2 the count with 1 down. You're on the top of the 4th inning. Hawks with the 7-0 lead. Scored 6 in the second, 1 more in the third. Ball gets away from Suter there for ball 1. 1-2 the count now.
Must be a little humidity/dew getting on that grass there. Sage went back and picked that one up on it. Immediately went to the umpire, got a different ball. Who would have thought there was humidity out there tonight?
Just a little. 1-2.
Only 50% according to what you said on that side.
Yeah, my phone must be napping.
That was the first time you tried to lead me straight.
My phone must be overheated. Yeah.
Yeah, I can believe that.
I probably use my smartphone a little more than you do.
Probably used it more today than I do in a month.
There's a swinging strike. We're out number 2. Adam Benzing goes down, brings up Jake Ronan now. He was looking. Okay, thank you. Benzing goes down for the 3rd time, looking for out number 2.
Yeah, and Seth, he just really, really looks comfortable out there, getting used to what that umpire is calling for balls and strikes, and really attacking that strike zone against the Waukon Indians here.
Ball upstairs, helmet high for ball 1 to Jake Ronan. 1-0 the count. You're going to let me borrow that old school flip phone? I don't know if that'll do anything for me instead of make calls. What good is that? Who calls people? There's a bouncing ball left side. Third baseman puts a high throw right off the bag, tried to tag and bring that ball in at the same time. Couldn't do it. And Dallin Puts just let that one fly a little bit. He knows the sophomore is tall, but right just could not get up in time for that one to bring it back down. He's going to have to get the tag, and Ronan gets on with the throwing error there, the E5.
Yep. That was one of those ones that's almost too much time. This type of stuff. Sometimes you really got to caution yourself when you get that kind of time sometimes to make sure you make a quality throw there. Sometimes you just need to come up and throw it just with a natural motion like it's going to be a close play. The first base run of the game for the Waukon Indians.
How about that? Seth Wedewer rolling right along.
Retired the first 11.
Yeah.
5 of them were strikeouts.
There's a ball missing downstairs, 3-0 the count. But still, Waukon has not gotten a hit. No free passes yet either. Allowed by Wedewer. 3-0 the count. There's a strike right down the pipe at the knees. 3 balls and 1 strike now with 2 down.
We're conservative on pitch count here. Seth this night, 12 in the first, 12 in the second, 14 in the third. That was his 14th pitch here in the 4th.
Foul ball left side, up and out of play. Strike 2, so battling back here as the count full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. There's ball 4 in the dirt. Suter keeps it around them, but ball 4 advances Ronan. Waters gets on, so the first base runner and now the second base runner. First free pass of the night here in this 4th inning. And they both come with 2 down. Sully Blukite, the first baseman now after starting the game on the mound for the Indians, stands in. Grounded out to Ward his last time in the second. Here is a ball missing downstairs, 1-0 the count.
Yeah, the last 3 or 4 pitches looks to me like Seth trying to maybe just overthrow a little bit and try to be too precise with it. There is a good pitch.
This is a grounder, right side. Ward up and over and gets the putout. So 2 runners left on for Waukon. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th. Still 7-0 Hawks. West Delaware Baseball from KMCH Sports.
Delhi Lumber has products for every home and every budget. Delhi Lumber carries Midland doors, which are one of the best values around. You can see Midland doors today or call Delhi Lumber at 563-922-2404. For more information, your Midland overhead door dealer, Delhi Lumber, big town quality with small town service. Delhi Lumber, your authorized overhead Midland door dealer, has big town quality with small town service.
A diamond of perfection deserves a jeweler of equal distinction. Kelleher selects jewelry the way you should choose a jeweler, very carefully. Trust the best. Choose Kelleher's jewelry for your jewelry. Good luck to all area athletes, teams, and coaches from Kelleher's Jewelry in Monticello.
At Community Savings Bank, it's simple. Simply Free Checking comes with free debit cards, free online banking with bill pay, free mobile money, and free thank you gifts. Find out more about Simply Free Checking at one of our 7 locations or online at csbiowa.com. Community Savings Bank. Member FDIC.
Call By County Disposal Incorporated for all of your residential and commercial construction disposal needs. Best of luck to all area athletes and coaching staff from By County Disposal Incorporated in Dyersville, serving Dubuque and Delaware counties.
Jay's Auto Supercenter on the Greater East End of Manchester has quality pre-owned vehicles, great financing options, and a full-service department, body shop, and detail department. See their full line of vehicles online at jsautosales.net. At Jay's Auto, customer satisfaction is their #1 priority.
John and Bill back with you from Exide Field. 7-zip. Hawks lead, bottom of the fourth. 5, 6, 7. Wright, Ridenauer, and Knowles slated now as Kyle Wright is 0 for 2. He's grounded out to the third baseman, and second baseman is 2 times up in the first and second. There's a bouncing ball left side, takes a tricky hop over that glove, the shortstop Ronan, and bounds into center field.
Yeah, that was one of those plays where that shortstop, it just kind of ate him up bad hop. I gave him a single on the play. Should have been an E, but
you're a nice guy.
Well, I tell you what, even if you had your glove on your right hand, you wouldn't have snagged that one with that bounce. You might have got in front of it and let it bounce off your chest, maybe. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, wait.
Max Ridenauer stands in. Runner on first. There's a strike inside corner, die high.
We'll see how quick stats over the weekend, how they scored that.
Sure be different for both sides.
I'm sure it will.
Maybe. 0-1 the count here to Max Ridenauer. Upstairs for a ball. In the last of the fourth inning, 7-0. Hawks have the lead. Independence will face the winner of these two Monday night, 7 o'clock, right back here at Exide Field inside Beckman Sports Complex. Mustangs got past Decorah tonight, 14-11 in 8 innings. The 2-1 on the way outside. That was 3-1 actually, ball 4. And Ridenauer gets his way to first base. Runners on first and second now. Jordan Knowles will stand in. He flew out to right field his last time in the third. There's a ball lifted right side, deep to the right field, going back, bouncing, warning track off the bottom of the wall. 1 run coming in, another run racing to the plate. Knowles will have a 2 RBI doubles. The throw comes in just behind the second runner, Ridenauer. As 9-0 now, the Hawks with the commanding lead as Knowles, his first hit of the night, a double there, 2 RBI, still nobody down.
Yeah, he put a good charge into that there again. You know, very selective, and the pitchers struggled a little bit with that strike zone. Got way too much of the plate. Knowles, he made him pay for it. The right fielder just took off and run because he knew it was over his head, and then, you know, that put the base runners, you know, around the bases in a hurry, and Max Ridenauer was on first, and he got waved in right off the bat around the second base. So a good 2-run double for the Hawks. Got a change of pitchers.
And another pitching change coming up here. We will take a break, come back, tell you more about the new Waukon pitcher. We'll do it next right here from KMCH Sports.
Wright Funeral Home wishes all the area athletes and coaching staff the best of luck for a successful baseball and softball season. Wright Funeral Home with locations in Cascade, Dyersville, Epworth, and Farley.
Come see the guys at New Vienna Ag Automation for all of your Sukup corn drying fans, heaters, and drying floors, all in stock. Good luck to all area athletes and coaching staff for continued success from the guys at New Vienna Ag Automation, your stocking Sukup sales and service dealer in New Vienna.
Hi, this is Jamie Vaskey at Don & Walt LLC, your independent Lennox dealer in Manchester, encouraging you to plan ahead. Have us check your heating or air conditioning unit before you need it. For residential or commercial plumbing and heating needs and top quality Lennox furnaces and heating units, see Don & Walt LLC on East Main Street in Manchester, or give us a call at 927-2232.
Riker Shoes is your specialty shoe store. They carry women's shoes to size 13 and men's shoes to size 18. All sandals on sale now. Riker Shoes is open Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Fridays from 9 till 6. Wednesdays, 8:30 till 5:30, and Saturdays, 9 till 4:30. Don't miss their annual sandal sale going on now. Riker Shoes, your sports shoes headquarters in Dyersville.
Viafield is your headquarters for all your seed, chemical, and fertilizer needs. They have professional service and quality products needed to bring the best crop to market. Viafield, providing growth opportunity for 18 locations across northern Iowa and southern Minnesota.
Back into Exide Field, third pitcher of the night coming on for the Waukon Indians, as Hummel is the new pitcher, the junior Hayden Hummel coming in here in the bottom of the fourth inning. 9-0 the lead for West Delaware with a runner on second base.
Yes, Ron Solomon stepping in there, number 8 hitter, 2 for 2, 2 runs scored already, so having a nice night batting in that 8th spot for the Hawks.
3 balls and 2 strikes here to Solomon, the DH, with the runner Knowles on. He just had the 2 RBI double, so it's popped up right side to the second baseman. Waters giving over right to the right side of second base, puts it away. The pump out. We're out. Number 1. Ty Cassett now stands in.
And Cassett will come up. He walked and scored in the second inning, and he had a single his last time up. So bottom of that Hawk lineup again, very productive for Coach Lahr.
1-0 the count now here to Cassett. Another throw back to second base. Back in is Knowles. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 swung on and missed. Someone wetter high there. Evens the count of 1-1 with 1 out. Here in the last of the fourth. 9-0 Hawks. Outside for ball 2, 2-1 now. Another throw back, getting back in, head first safely is the runner Knowles. 2-1 to Cassett. With a 1 down here in the fourth. This game has really slowed down pace-wise. There's a swing and a miss there. 2-2 the count. 9-0 Hawks. Game 1 hour and 15 minutes old here tonight after the 2 hour and 23-minute slugfest back and forth Independence and Decorah contest. Mustangs come out on top 14-11 in 8 innings. Here is a ball in the dirt, getting in there safely at third before the throw came from the catcher is Knowles at third base. And the count is full, 3-2. 1 down, a runner on third. And there is a hit batter. It's Cassett in the right hip. He tries to duck out of the way and lean out of the way, but got him on the right side. He hustles down to first base. Hit batter. First one of those in the game, right?
Yeah, and we're up to, this will be the 90th pitch of the contest between the 3 pitchers for walk-on, and we're just in the 4th inning, so that's a lot of pitches. The Hawks being very, very patient, very, very selective, and it shows in this 9-0 lead.
The 7th free pass, the first hit batter, so 6 walks. There's a strike called to Owen Ward. 0-1 the count. There's a ball, misses one inside, ball 1. 1-1 the count here to Ward. He's walked twice, got a hit, RBI variety, and scored back in the second. There's a ball downstairs for ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strike. There is a strike. Above the knees for strike two. We're even now 2-2.
Yeah, that was a good location there by Hummel. Owen Ward just couldn't quite pull the trigger on that. Nice pitch at the knees.
This ball is lifted in the air right side. Should get foul, and it does. Foul ball down the right side. Good hustle by the right fielder, Snicker.
Yeah, there for a little while. It looked like maybe it might have fallen in fair territory, but if it had, I think Snicker would have caught it because he covered a lot of territory out there in right field and then tried to dive for it. Just unable to get there. Good effort by Snicker in right.
2-2, lined right back up the middle. The Hawks will score their 10th run there on the base hit to center field. Off the bat of Owen Ward, another RBI for him, his second of the night. And the offensive hit parade continues here for the Hawks. Third hit this inning.
12th in the game,
yes.
So, yeah, tremendous job. 12 hits and 7 free passes. That's a good offensive night.
Noel scores easily. Cassett on second now. Runners on first and second. Still only one down. Dallin Put stands in. Got an RBI hit and scored his second to last time in the second. He's popped out and flied out around that. 1-0 the count here to Puts now. There's a ball outside. Ball 2. 2-0 the count. On the way. Strike there on the inside corner. Anthony's evens the count. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here with one down. 2-2. The Puts on the way. Ball 3 downstairs. Full count now. 3-2. Swung on and missed. There it's 3-2. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
You guys are pretty sneaky. You guys are pretty sneaky. All the people sitting there think he's getting strike 4.
There's a ball lifted up right side. And the first baseman went over and caught that one. Back beyond the first base dugout, blocking our view of the dugout, of course. And first baseman Bukat able to get over there and catch it. The pop out to the first baseman for out number 2 brings up Seth Wetterworth now.
Yeah, that's good effort by Bukat over there at first base. It's just right at the chain link fence. Just stayed inside there and got it. Pitcher tried to come over and sneak in behind, see if he could double a runner off of first.
So strike call to the inside corner. 0-1 the count. 2 down here. Runners on first and second. 10-0. There's up and in. Whatever just gets out of the way. And
no, he doesn't. He gets hit.
Tried to get out of the way, I should say, but he grabbed his left shoulder to get that call, and he did. Umpire gave it to him. Hit batter. Wetterworth will take his place at first. His second hit batter this inning, the 3rd free pass.
And Seth has been on base all 4 times. Walked in the first, single, 2-run single in the second, walked in the third, and now hit by a pitch here in the 4th. So, it's a nice night in the number 3 spot when you're on base all 4 at bats.
Caleb Whitman in to run. The courtesy runner at first for Wetterworth. A ball outside and low. Brent Lammers. Hawks trying to add some more insurance runs here. Have the 10-run rule here if they can get out with 3 outs at the top of the 5th. And Lammers wants to add more to it. Deep to left field, and forget about it. A grand salami for Brent Lammers. And there's insurance runs the Hawks wanted. 14-0. Brent Lammers with 5 RBIs on the night now. as he had one on a hit back in the second, so his third hit of the night. 5 RBIs for the senior, Brent Lammer.
And he couldn't stand it that 5 other guys were tied for the team lead with a home run, so he decided to tie him. So now the Hawks have 6 batters with 1 home run on the year.
How about that? Yeah, hard to believe that's his first home run of the year. Now 6 home runs on the team total for the Hawks. Coming into the game with 4. Max Ridenauer got his first back in the second inning. The Hawks had 7 runs here after being up 7-0 coming into this inning. 14-0 now here in the bottom of the 5th. The 10th batter in the inning, Kyle Wright, is standing in. Wright swings high at that one inside off the plate for strike 2. 0-2 the count with 2 down. Wright started this inning with a base hit, and he scored the first run, which was the 8th run of the game for the Hawks. Now they lead 14-0. Right ready. The 1-2 on the way. Swung and a miss. Strike 3. That ends the inning. The Hawks, 7 more runs. They double their lead. 14-0. We go to the 5th. Hawks baseball from KMCH Sports.
For all of your residential and commercial plumbing, heating, and electrical needs, call Meyer Mechanical in Dyersville. Meyer Mechanical wishes all area teams, coaching staff, and fans continued success.
The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and the Dyersville Commercial recognize the hard work and dedication of all area athletes. Check out the weekly sports section in the commercial for scores and information. The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and Dyersville Commercial, supporting your communities.
Farmers Savings Bank offers excellent service with convenient office hours, telephone banking, and online banking. Good luck from Farmers Savings Bank with locations in Colesburg, Elkhart Garbers, Strawberry Point, Arlington, and Aurora, member FDIC.
All Seasons Auto Body in Monticello specializes in body repair and painting on all makes and models. All Seasons Auto Body offers free estimates and reasonable rates, open Monday through Friday and Saturdays by appointment. Best of luck from All Seasons Auto Body in Monticello. Certified Weber Metals Cascade is a premier international supplier of world-class quality precision machine components, sub-assemblies, and assemblies. Weber Metals wish the Cascade Cougars and all area athletes and coaching staff continued success. Weber Metals in Cascade, providing the highest quality products and service to all of their customers.
Whatever your favorite sport, we know you will join Parrott Insurance and Grinnell Mutual in supporting all of our local athletes. Parrott Insurance is proud to be part of this community and looks forward to catching all of the sports action this year. If you want a strong insurance team working for you, call Parrott Insurance today for a quote from Grinnell Mutual and experience our policy of working together.
For fan food, not fast food, visit your after-the-game headquarters, Manchester Dairy Queen. It's quick, it's easy, your family will love it. Manchester Dairy Queen.
Back into XI Field at the Beckman Sports Complex. Hawks have the commanding lead, 14-0. Top of the 5th inning is here. Swung on a miss by the number 6 batter, Marshall Lyons. 6, 7, 8 due up for the Indians. Lyons, Stevenson, and Snicker here. As no hits allowed. Seth Weatherer's night is done with 54 pitches. As Coach Lahr electing to save him for next week. Advancing on to Monday night now with being able to hang on here and get the 3 outs, get out of here with a 10-run, 5-inning victory. Foul ball. We got a piece of the umpire's mask. He'll shake that one off. And Suter does the classy move of picking up the ball and hustling out to his pitcher and have a word with him. 2-2 the count. As Nick LaRosa is the new pitcher for the Hawks. As LaRosa, one of the 7 seniors, in his 8th appearance here tonight. He's got a 4-0 record, 23 innings pitched, 17 hits against him, 10 runs against, 7 earned runs, 2.13 ERA, 8 walks, one-hit batter and 7 strikeouts. Make that 8 strikeouts. A swinging strikeout there. No, looking for Lyons. And Lyons goes down for the first out.
Yeah, nice job there by LaRosa. He really spotted that one well. And you can tell Lyons maybe was a little fooled. And, he showed some emotion there getting called out on strikes. But I think maybe it was because he was fooled and he thought the umpire called a bad pitch. But that was a good pitch, great location there by LaRosa.
Landon Severson standing in. Came in as the second pitcher in this game. There's a ball, gets away from Suter. 2-0 the count here to Severson now.
Pitch is getting low.
3-0 pitch is must have been 2-0. He calls strike. Man, it looked right down the pipe. And there's a ball deep right field. Going back is the right fielder. Lammers now he'll get to it and toss it in, but not before a double to the warning track in right field off the bat of Severson, the first hit of the ball game.
First hit of the game. And he put a good charge into that. Again, it was a good pitch by LaRosa. Caught a lot of that outer portion of the play, but Severson did a nice job of just going with it and put it out over the head of the right fielder, Brent Lammers, for a double off the right field wall.
So here's a cut by Snicker. Comes up empty for strike one. 0-1 the count. He struck out looking his last time in the third. Stands in here with 1 out, 1 on. Indians need 5 runs to keep this game going. Hawks leading 14-0 here in the top of inning number 5. There's a strike on the outer edge. Above the knees for strike 2. 0-2 the count now.
Careful what you say. That's what we had in that first game. We had a tie going to extra innings, and then all of a sudden, next thing you know, we had 15 runs scored in 1 inning.
0-2 outside in the dirt there. Ball 1. 1-2 the count. We might get this game just in time for the fireworks. The Hawks can celebrate looking to their left and the fairgrounds after one of your favorite performers, Brett Michaels, gets done performing tonight, right? You're sad you missed that concert tonight. There's a swing and a miss for strike 3. Snicker goes down for the second out. I'm looking at you.
Oh, I'm not sure who you were
talking. You told me you're a huge Brett Michaels fan last night.
Well, I might have lied to you.
2 down. Brings up Hayden Hummel now.
He used to be a wrestler.
Swinging strikeout. As there is a hit batter. Hummel is plunked in the left arm. He'll go down to first.
Well, that was only fair. They hit our pitcher the last at bat, so or even
2 down. Now you got me thinking, what was that wrestler's name?
Brett Michaels.
Was it Brett Michaels, too?
Yeah.
Hunter's on, first and second. Pitch on the outside corner.
Believe me, do you?
For a strike. He always wore that wrestling singlet. Long black hair. Was it Brett Michaels? I don't know if I trust you on that. I think you just threw a name out. 0-1, 2 down. Here's a ground ball up the middle. Getting Toby Ward to put the second, and the game is over. The Hawks have advanced on to Monday night with a 14-0 win in 5 innings off the bat of Peyton Hesse there, the force out at second, and that's the way this game comes to a close. As the Hawks 14, Waukon 0 will come back to start to break this one down. And we'll have the totals. Hawks will play Independence Monday night right here at Exide Field at 7 o'clock. We're back after this from KMCH Sports.
It's no secret that people come to Fairway in Manchester for their famous meats, but as you dash back to the counter to pick up your USDA choice ribeyes, don't be surprised if you find yourself lingering among the delicious fruits and vegetables in the produce department. Shop Fairway in Manchester for low prices and all your grocery needs.
Pete Small Engine Repair is proud to support all the area athletes and coaches. For all of your small engine purchases, repairs, and rebuilds, call the Small Engine Experts. Pete Small Engine Repair. Good luck. Go Teams.
Head to Fireside Pub and Steakhouse before or after the game or anytime, featuring steaks, seafood, pasta, sandwiches, and even fresh-made pizza. They say it's the best around. Visit them on the web at firesidemanchester.com for a full menu and special offers.
Monticello Sports is your retail sporting goods store in Monticello. They carry shoes, uniforms, and equipment and do specialty screening for all area schools. Monticello Sports is your specialty sporting goods shop in Monticello. Go Teams!
Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory wishes all the best to the athletes and appreciates their hard work and scholastic efforts throughout the year. For personal, caring service, Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory in Manchester, Edgewood, and Strawberry Point.
For residential, commercial, or farm lawn care, call Dwayne at Spring Green Lawn Care in Dyersville. They are licensed and insured and offer free estimates. Spring Green Lawn Care, your full-service lawn care company in Dyersville.
For all your animal feed and nutrition needs, turn to your local U.S. Feeds dealer, the Edgewood Feed Mill. Good luck to all area athletes, teams, coaches, and fans from the Edgewood Feed Mill, your egg feeds experts in Edgewood.
Just like a great coach, State Farm agents like me, Julie Smith, can help you develop a game plan for your insurance needs. Whether it's car, home, life, health, or business insurance, I can dig into the playbook and help you find the affordable coverage you need. For all your insurance needs, call on a winning team, the Julie Smith State Farm Agency in Manchester.
Monticello Equipment wishes the best to all area athletes, teams, and coaching staff for continued success. For all of your ag equipment needs, see your Gold Star certified John Deere dealer, Monticello Equipment in Monticello.
At Three Rivers, our customers come first. Your business is very important to us. Our goal is to provide you with the best products and service that you have come to expect from Three Rivers. Visit our website at threeriversfs.com or the location nearest you. Three Rivers, your partner in growth solutions.
Honey Creek Storage has 2 locations for your storage needs, with units now available in several different sizes. Honey Creek Storage wishes all area athletes and coaches continued success. Honey Creek Storage. Check them out at www.honeycreekstorage.com.
And welcome back inside Exide Field as the West Delaware Hawks get the 14-0 win here over Waukon and move on to Monday night district final action against Independence as the Mustangs got the win earlier tonight in 8 innings over Decorah 14-11, and that game took 2 hours and 23 minutes. As this one, 1 hour and 36 minutes, the Hawks get the 14-0 win in 5 innings. So the Hawks close out Waukon season here tonight. Coach Jerry Keenan, 12-17 now in their 29th game, as 8-9 road record for the Waukon Indians. The Hawks improved to 31-5. They matched last year's total of 31 wins as they ended last year at 31-7. They pick up their 31st victory tonight in their 36th game. Their non-conference record of 6-0 now as the Hawks improve on after the 14-0 win in 5 innings, and just took care of business here after that first inning. Didn't do anything run-wise. They got a couple runners on, got a hit, got a walk, but then came back and put up 6 in the second, and it was pretty much how much they would add to it after that. And the answer was 1 in the third and 7 more in the fourth to win this one 14-0. So a good effort by the Hawks here tonight to get the 14-0 win, as we are joined now by the head coach of the West Delaware Hawks, Nate Lahr, after his team advances on to the district finals Monday night against the Independence Mustangs. And your team coming out here against this Waukon club, you knew you had to take care of things, play your style of ball, and you got great pitching from Seth Wetterer, and then great offense there. Started in that second inning with those 6 runs, and guys were able to settle in and then not be happy with that, settle in and get some more in the later innings to close this one out early tonight.
Yeah, Steph came out, did an awesome job for us. He was around the zone. He was able to use all of his pitches and keep those guys off balance. He did an excellent job for us. And then offensively, once we got going there in the second inning, the hits just kept coming and kept coming. So that was good to see by our guys with a strong approach and be able to continue to add to your lead and not get content with a 6-0 lead and continue to add there in the later innings.
And Seth only throwing 54 pitches. We had him 4, so being able to save him and get a quality outing by Nick LaRosa coming in and shutting the door on Waukon's offense, that's a plus as well.
Yeah, we had to talk to Seth there because I've never taken anyone out of a no-hitter before. It's kind of tough, but he sees the big picture. And right when he came out, he understood. He goes, I'm good with that, Coach. I know it's coming. We're hopefully bring him back here in a couple of days. We got one to get on Monday, but he did an excellent job and handled that really well when I was able to take him out. And it was nice to get Nick out there and get some experience in case we need him later in the postseason as well.
I think, Seth did a good job. He started a little bit sometimes this year in that first inning, and he looked like he got really comfortable with the umpire strike zone. I thought he did a tremendous job of adjusting what the umpire was giving him, what he wasn't giving. He fell behind a couple of times in the count, came back and threw it. But then the batters, this is by far the best 1-2-9 that I've seen these guys be very, very patient. I think they only swung on one bad pitch the whole night that I could recall. They just did a great job of being very selective, and thus you saw all the hard hitting today.
Yeah, Seth, he's a smart pitcher. He's been out there since he's a freshman. He's gotten varsity innings all 4 years, and he knows kind of what he's doing. He's got a plan when he goes out there, and he was able to adjust, like you said, to the umpire strike zone tonight and take what he was giving him and then continue to improve as he got going and kind of settled in there. And offensively, it's nice to have this balance we've got in our lineup. It's not top-loaded, middle-loaded, or anything like that. We've got our 7, 8, 9 guys that are setting the table for our top guys as well, and we're able to hit them around. So using that balance to our advantage and getting guys on base and continue to hit them around has been what's working for us this year.
Yeah, it's just a nice job all the way up down. We were discussing whether one ball that was hit was a hit or an error, and if you give him a hit like I did, everybody in the lineup tonight had a base hit.
Yeah, hitting the ball hard, whether it's a hit or not, doesn't matter. He's on base, and that's what we look for is hitting the ball hard, and that's a quality at bat for us. So able to set the table and continue to get base runners on all the way up and down the lineup. That's what it's going to take to beat some of these better teams as we get going here and continue to win in advance. That's our goal, one at a time.
Bottling this up and having it ready for you here on Monday night. Independence, a scrappy team. They have played better at times than their record shows. They were able to come back and get that win a couple times tonight and come back and get the win over Decorah 14-11. And again, just like a Waukon team coming out with hopes of moving on and upsetting a team like yours. So your team will have to be ready for it like you have been all season long. But at your home field again on Monday night, welcoming the Mustangs.
Yeah, they've got some momentum coming off that win and that big 8th inning that they put together, so they're going to come in feeling good. So we've got to come out kind of like we did tonight and put some runs up early in the game. And if we get that lead and continue to build on it, good things are going to happen.
You betcha. Congratulations on the 31st win here tonight. We'll see you Monday night.
Thanks a lot, guys.
You betcha. Thanks for your time. Nate Lahr, as always, the fine head coach of the West Delaware Hawks. We'll take one more time out, and we will be back right after this from KMCH Sports.
Citizen State Bank, your locally owned, community-minded, and customer-oriented bank, is here to serve you. Choose one of their 7 convenient locations in Winthrop, Monticello, Manchester, Ryan, Strawberry Point, Hopkinton, and Nubiana. Citizen State Bank, community banking with people you know, member FDIC.
Accent Laser Service is your local authorized Hewlett-Packard reseller for sales, service, supplies, and accessories. They stock a complete line of new and Accent brand toner cartridges, as well as new and compatible ink cartridges. Accent Laser Service at 969 East Main Street, number A in Manchester.
This is Jamie Vaskey, the voice of the West Delaware Hawks, and I've had the chance to review the Good Neighbor Society's playbook, and I got to tell you, they are friends in your neighborhood, designing plays to get you home fast. If you need help getting back in the game, contact the Good Neighbor Society Rehab to Home team at 563-927-3907.
The staff at Bonenkamp Murdoch Funeral Home and Cremation Service in Manchester and Clifton Murdoch Funeral Home in Earlville, proud to support all the area athletes and coaches. Good luck in tournament play from Bonenkamp Murdoch Funeral Home and Cremation Service in Manchester and Clifton Murdoch Funeral Home in Earlville.
The Edgewood Reminder is proud to support all the area teams in athletic action and appreciates their efforts in the classroom and during sports. Check out all the sports photos in each week's issue of the Edgewood Reminder.
my mom. That's pretty special. Thanks. We'll do, Bill. Yep, thanks. Yep.
And welcome back into Exide Field here at the Beckman Sports Complex. John Swisher, Bill Logan back with you as the Hawks get their 31st win here tonight, 31-5 in their 36th game. As the Hawks move on to Monday night, and they'll take on the Independence Mustangs, who got their 16th victory tonight, 16-25 now as Independence, 14-11 win in 8 innings over Decorah earlier on tonight. There are the fireworks at the fairgrounds going off, as after the Brett Michaels concert, and thanks to A.D. Mike Morrison for his help here tonight, and Tom King, the PA man, and thanks to Mike for pointing out that it was Shawn Michaels, the WWF wrestler we were thinking of, not Brett Michaels, but yeah, you had the right frame of mind, but
cousin.
Yeah, probably second cousin, yeah. So fireworks going on at the fairgrounds. Hopefully everybody enjoyed that concert tonight at the annual Delaware County Fair. And a big a supporting cast of Hawk fans made the trip here tonight, elected to choose baseball over, and they got their money's worth with a big 14-0 win over Waukon. The Hawks improve on to Monday night district final as they will host Independence right back here at Exide Field. Let's wrap this one up with totals. We start with Waukon here. They had no runs, 1 hit, 4 runners left on, no errors. They struck out 7 times against Seth Wedewer and Nick LaRosa, 3 swinging, 4 looking, 2 free passes, 1 walk and 1 hit batter. For the Hawks, a bevy of offense tonight, 14 runs, 13 hits, 1 error, 6 runners left on base. He struck out only once against the 3 Indian pitchers, as 6 walks and 2 hit batters in a 14-0 5-inning victory for the Hawks in a contest that lasted 1 hour and 36 minutes here tonight. So win and move on, the name of the game, and this time of year, they were able to do that. Another area team able to do that tonight, the Western Dubuque Bobcats. As congrats to Coach Bryant and company, the Bobcats prevailed over Dubuque. Hempstead had to come back and do it. They were down 2-0 until the mid-innings, then 2-1 in the 5th. They came back and scored 3 runs in the 5th, took a 4-2 lead and held on 4-2 Bobcats over Dubuque Hempstead tonight in over at Petrakis Park. As the Bobcats will move on to their district final in Class 4A play, they will face Dubuque Senior, who beat Clinton tonight 4-2 back at Petrakis Park on Monday night at 7 o'clock. Coming up tomorrow night, Class 2A baseball, we will have the Beckman Blazers at home taking on the Monticello Panthers in an interesting Class 2A district final. We will also bring updates from Coconut Valley as they visit Jessup tomorrow night, take on the Jayhawks, and we will also be giving updates on North Lynn's contest against the Lisbon Lions, the Class 1A third-ranked team. So all those area teams still involved, North Lynn, Maquoketa Valley, and, of course, Beckman and Monticello. Bill and I will take the air around 6:50 tomorrow night for the 7 o'clock first pitch from Jake Field inside Commercial Club Park. Monday night we'll be back here. Tuesday night we will have that Class 2A sub-state final from Epworth. Western Dubuque will host the Class 2A teams, the winner of Cascade Bellevue tomorrow night, and they will face the winner of the Beckman-Monticello game. We'll also have Cascade State softball on a Tuesday night, coverage here from KMCH Sports, and then on Wednesday night we will be up in Oelwein for the Class 3A sub-state contest with either the West Delaware Hawks or the Independence Mustangs taking part in that one next Wednesday night. So congrats on all the area teams continuing on here tonight, 3 for 3, West Delaware, Independence, and the Western Dubuque Bobcats. Partner, we'll see you tomorrow night. More exciting postseason baseball, always a fun time of year as it's starting to wind down, but we still have a few more games to take in, and hopefully our area teams can keep it going.
Yeah, I'd like to hope Dan McLean figures out how to air condition that press box tomorrow night. So, Dan, if you can figure that out somehow tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll
get a little
send him
spoiled.
a text.
Yeah, send him a text and tell him we're expecting that. 'Cause I get a little spoiled around here, but great workmanlike effort here tonight by the Hawks, and hopefully they continue and build on that Monday night. And they'll have their hands full of scrappy Independence team. I mean, they could have rolled over and let that first game get away from them and end their season. They decided they'd rather come back over here Monday night, play another game, and they came back from behind twice and put that big 9 spot in the top of the 8th inning up, and then held on to that exciting 14-11 victory. So should be an exciting game Monday night.
Yes, indeed, as the Hawks move on with the win tonight, 14-0 in 5 innings, as this contest lasted 1 hour and 36 minutes. We will be back here on Monday night after tomorrow night in Dyersville for Beckman and Monticello. Have yourselves a good and safe rest of your Friday night. Thanks to in-studio producer Megan Hoffman. Thanks to all 35 of our sponsors here tonight, postseason style, and 39 of the regular sports boosters. For my partner, Bill Logan, John Swisher saying so long, everybody, from Manchester, Iowa.
The KCRG TV9 First Alert Forecast and